What's up, y'all? So, today I am looking to really figure out how I'm gonna do this moving process. So, guys, I have so many ideas, and like what I find is I have ebbs and flows. I have mental lapses where I'm just like lazy. I just don't want to do nothing. Then I have the times where I just want to be so productive, and that never goes away, right? I used to think, oh, it's gonna go. It never goes away, right? You just got to be disciplined enough to fight it when it comes. You know, when you want to be non-productive, you need to have a list of things that you can always revert back to keep you on track, right? Mondays are my plan of attack days, and today we're going to be doing a few different tasks. So first, I created some email campaigns. I have this oh my goodness, this great income opportunity that I'm working on with T-Mobile. So I've been bringing it up in videos, but I'm ready to even explain it yet, because I want to make sure that I get everything together on my end so that it can work. As far as hustlertaughtme.com, that's still up. I know I haven't updated the links. I got to get that done today. I also need to go to the storage. I'm going to visit the storage unit that I went to when I moved out. I put all my stuff in storage just to make sure, I had all of my stuff and everything was good. But I also moved some things to my grandmother's house in this dirty, I wouldn't say dirty, but this dark behind shed that I need to get all my stuff out of so that I can get ready to move it into the new place. And that's all of my equipment, my computer equipment, everything. People, if you really remember, if you really watch me and you're a true supporter, you can tell when my energy switched when I left my environment. And I just want to highlight that if you're somebody, right, and this is really important because I was really ashamed of this. I wanted so bad just to get me another place and to just coast and do what I got to do. I did that before, right? I had an issue with somebody and I just was like, you know what, whatever, I'm gonna go my separate way. And I ended up going my separate way and flying across the country to live alone. And it was good, but what happened was when I moved by myself in another whole nother place, time zone, everything, I met people, but I started to do things to distract myself that I felt were unhealthy, like confide in girls and date girls that I had no business dating. And this time I just want to do it right, and doing it right is the patient way, and making sure it's an organized, strategic way. So I want to go to this shed, which last time I was at this shed, I was at a really low point. I was just throwing stuff in there. I was just crying, just upset at myself, frustrated, not knowing, so I got to go there, see what's in there, drop some things off. I'm going to put all of my stuff in that storage so that when I move, which I'm moving very, very soon, I could just put everything in a truck from that shed, you know what I mean? Instead of going, because I don't want to bring things that remind me of, I don't want to bring things that have bad energy. I just don't. I just want to bring fresh, new stuff. And I have my equipment. I have my computer equipment, my streaming stuff. All that stuff got to go because it got to come, because it's that time to get back on track with that. That was a bar. So that's what I'm going to do today. And yeah, y'all going to come along with me. We're going to get that done. And yeah, Let's get it. So I'm in the car, and I want everybody to know it is nothing wrong with restarting. Okay, it's nothing wrong at all with restarting, getting your stuff together. It's nothing wrong at all. I think it's a really great thing in life to know that no matter what, you only fail when you give up on yourself. And like, that's the moral of the whole story when it comes to just life in general. A lot of us, when it comes to personal, when it comes to business, do not give up on yourself because you're afraid to start something new or take a risk. That's what we do as entrepreneurs. We take calculated risks, you know? We try to make sure that we're making the best out of every situation. So, yeah, just keep going. Pulling up to the storage unit facility. And I ain't been here in so long, I don't even remember my code, but you gotta put in the code so that you get in. But I don't remember the code. This is gonna be a little bit more complicated. Access granted. Let's go. Last time I was here, y'all, I was so stuck in a what if period. And like, that's why I'm so happy to be doing this video and to be explaining to you guys how I felt at the time, because I know for a fact it's gonna help someone, right? Even if it's one person that views this. But I was in a position to where I had to vacate, or I didn't have to, but I chose to leave a location. And now I never had a storage unit, never knew how it worked. I'm paying a lot of money a month for a storage unit, $500, $600, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with this stuff. I don't know anything, right? And it's very scary to be put in that position to where you're like, yo, what's about to happen next? You know what I mean? So being in that position is something that really scared me, but something I think helped me grow. And if you're put in a position to where you're like debating, should I start over or should I stay in a situation maybe that isn't going to better me, I'll tell you, like, take the time to start over and plan, because you just never know what good will come out of that planning and what you will find out about yourself. And me coming back here, I'm a very emotionally aware person. So like, me coming back here, I just remember how I felt, and I just remember sitting in the same parking spot just all day, lugging stuff back and forth, trying to get all my stuff out just so I can make sure it's good and nobody's tampering with it. And it was just like so tiring, and trying to get your friends to help you because you're trying to get everything out. And I lost so much money because I didn't get certain things, just left them for the others, the other persons or whoever. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it without saying too much, but just know I gave up a lot of money. But it is what it is. Let's go check on the storage unit. I got a few things I got to bring in, because I feel like it's going to make it easier when it comes to me moving if everything's in one spot. I think I want to move honestly with one take, because I'm moving far from where this storage unit is. So yeah, I gotta do that this week, and hopefully I can move in earlier than anticipated. I'm ready. Oh, I got some content for y'all, man. I'm telling you. Now it's getting hot. Let's go. Alright, now I don't got time for you yet. This is all like clearance stuff that I just had laying around. Should get this stuff out for free. Whole bunch of stuff, y'all. wrong key. It's been a minute. Whole bunch of stuff I just threw around, like couches and 75-inch TV, 65-inch TV. There should be another TV somewhere. Yeah, it's all the way back. It's all the way back there. Wow. Crazy thing is, a whole bunch of stuff in here somewhere. Gaming chair. Remember, I used to do videos on this thing. Envelopes. Wow, I threw everything. Oh, man. There's something here. Yeah, so much stuff in here. A Gucci bag. Wow. I remember all of this, man, like, and it's like, looking at this stuff sort of kind of brings back, like, the memories of, like, oh, snap, like, I moved all of this stuff by myself, like, talking about taking apart entertainment centers, beds, couches, like, I had to take the couch apart to fit it in the Jeep, like, it's crazy. Like, it was just, it was just me in this bag of tools, just moving. And it's a blessing that I got through whatever I needed to get through, as far as like just being, I had no choice, right? I'm not about to just lie. I was like, either you love yourself or you accept less than what you feel like you deserve in general, right? And like, you can't, what I learned, right, not just as an entrepreneur, but as a human being that has emotions and feelings and wants to feel considered, you have the option to only do for others and not do anything for yourself, or to like set boundaries. And for the longest, I didn't have boundaries. You know, I learned with therapy that boundaries are very important. And I will never put myself last again. Like, my business doesn't even come before me, right? My business doesn't come before my kids. And that doesn't mean I don't love my business. I love my business now. But what I gotta remember is not to get so tied up in money and business that you forget what's going on at home. You know what I mean? You forget that you gotta spend some time with yourself to show yourself self-love. And you know, don't get so caught up in the fact that you're not where you want to be that you forget that you can wake up and be happy with the fact that you're still breathing and you still have people that love you and taking the time out to do things that you enjoy. You know what I mean? It's very important. So yeah, like, this is a good step for me. And I know it might not seem like a step, and you know, and if you watching, it might not seem like anything, but to me, this is a really big step, because I promise I probably was just gonna sell this whole storage unit. I was going to just sell it. I was going to sell everything. You feel me? Like, I'm just going to sell it. Sell the TVs, everything for one price. Get everything for one price. And like, here's the Christmas, look, the Christmas gifts and stuff that I got my kids are all here. They just never was really able to play with it, because everything happened right as Christmas came. And like, that's why I was just so like depressed, because I had just got my kids a whole bunch of toys, and then I had to just pack it all up. It was just It was a lesson. It was hard though, like hard. It was hard. And I just say all of this and I'm showing all of this because I don't want to just be the channel that's, hey guys, this is how you make $50 a month and this is how you become rich. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm a human. You know, this is Educated Hustler. Like, I gotta stop trying to be like anything or anybody I see and be myself. Like, you're gonna get different type of content. But yeah, so I just gotta figure out what's trash and what's not. Yo, I was looking for these Joeski, yo. I was looking for my shoes. Make my shoes and all that. Yeah. You feel me? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'ma be sharp. I'ma be sharp ski. Yeah. These shoes is tough. Wore these so wet. Ugh. So like all of these boards and stuff. It's like TVs and stuff. Entertainment centers. I'm really looking for my tablet, y'all. I had a whole tablet. I don't know where I put it because I was just throwing everything everywhere. OGs remember the board, the whiteboard. It's crazy. It feels so good, I'm not gonna lie. Just knowing that I can go back there. And I know it might seem small to a lot of people, but if you knew the place that I was at, you'd understand. But feel good, man. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to build, I'm ready to grow, and I'm ready to do it with you guys, man. And I'm just so thankful that I can share this with you so that hopefully it impacts somebody in a positive mindset. You know, I was in there for like an hour, unrecorded, just going through the stuff and looking like, all right, yeah, I remember when this happened. I remember when I got this, and I spent a lot of money on that, expecting this, but didn't get that, and this, and this, and that. But it's all good. We straight. We're going to keep growing, keep moving and grooving, y'all. And I'm about to head back to the crib. I'm about to finish up some work. Then I am going to be going through the shed later, too. So I'll probably record that. It's Father's Day, so I do have to, of course, see my children. They got some gifts for me, so I'm going to do that as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Let's get it. Peace.